All right, I'm gonna go over the trade I took today. It was a long opportunity to previous daily high. I did take it at work on my phone. This new strategy, not a new strategy, but just a new way of entering allows me to, um, to enter off my phone a little bit easier and take a little bit more time with my entries and not be too concerned with getting the perfect entry. That being said, the strategy is still the same. I'm just entering on a little bit higher of a time frame. That's all. Like today, I entered off of the hourly time frame, so we'll go over it. But I had the previous daily high marked out, which is right here. Um, Obviously, we were already trading inside of a 4 hour, and we're just respecting 4 hour PD arrays, and we're in a bullish trend, obviously. So I was looking for longs coming into today. Um, I had an alert here once we swept this low. Um, I wanted to see higher prices potentially, and then we got a nice close on the hourly candle. And so I said, you know what? I like that close. I like how we swept liquidity. We're obviously in a nice bullish trend here. The other thing I liked was the fact that we had equal highs above and previous daily high. And there were equal highs on NQ as well. It's not like we um, there were equal highs here as well this morning. We hadn't swept this yet before we took it on ES. So there was no SMT or anything that could push us down potentially. So that was nice. And so yeah, that was the trade. Obviously got out at the right point because from there we dumped. But yeah, I really only wanted previous daily high. We obviously created some nice resistance here with equal highs, right? And then we came towards them. Obviously, I was sat in a bit of drawdown here. So I didn't really. Another thing about entering, like I'm entering currently on higher time frames, I can avoid getting chopped out a lot of the times. Not always, but a lot of the times. Like this morning, um, let's say I saw the sweep here. Um, I don't really know how I would have entered, to be honest with you. Um, but there's more of a chance that you get chopped out on the lower time frame. It's that simple. I don't know if there's like a 5 minute inversion I could have really traded here. I guess uh, this here, but I don't know. Anyways, had to sit in a bit of drawdown, and but yeah, I was convinced with the overall target I had. Uh, I liked the hourly close. I liked the trend we were in, and that's really all I needed. Obviously, you swept liquidity. We were using a 4 hour and a 1 hour fair value gap. I did not utilize an inversion fair value gap here. Had I waited for a fair value gap to be inverse, it would have already hit my TP. So I was what's it called? Um, I was confident enough in my draw and the reaction we had, and also yeah, I just used a little discretion here, and it paid off. So yeah, that was the setup. Again, nice sweep, nice 4 hour/1 hour fair value gap we're bouncing from. Trend was very obvious. I think that's a big one. The trend was very obvious. The drawn liquidity, in my opinion, was obvious today, being previous daily high with the equal highs that it made prior to sweeping the low. And then again, like on the hourly, we just had a nice close to this hourly candle. So that was the setup. I ended up making 489 bucks on this trade. And this is where the account sits right now for Tradeovate, for Lucid Trading. And yeah,